they're not. But my goal is to turn it into a normal topic where we're always in front of it. How you doing? And then zipping our mouths and allowing ourselves to just listen, right? And listen to the patterns and watch the body language and check on one another. We have more access to one another, and we're still in less contact, right? And so just being in the space, sharing the space, checking on our loved ones, and sharing how we feel, right? Asking brothers and sisters, like, what's really going on? It's embarrassing, right? It's painful. It's hurtful to talk about illness or lack of finances or trouble in your marriage or relationship, right? For one, we don't want to burden people. For two, at the time we're going through painful incidences, we feel all alone, right? And so there's the embarrassment and the guilt and shame attached. So we don't. It becomes silent suffering until it becomes overwhelming. And then at some point, it's just like, how do I get rid of the pain? And so ideation, talking about the idea of thinking about ending the pain by way of removing yourself physically, has to be normalized. Like, what are the options? Do you have a plan in place, right? Not being afraid to engage in conversation. Someone said, man, these would probably be better if I'm not even here, man. My kids, I can't perform as a dad or a man. And asking a brother, like, okay, I hear you. Tell me more. Right? Do you have a plan? Right? What does that look like? And not really being afraid of going in that space. He could just be toiling with stress and idea, like, man, how do I stop the pain? The drinking, the smoking, the drugs, the sex, the porn doesn't do it. And so now he's at end. He hadn't received professional help. Right, we'll invite each other out to a special event before we pay an invoice for one of our partners to go talk to a professional therapist. Right, we got to get better at standing in the gap for those who say, I can't, I just don't have it, and I'm just over here silently suffering. So I'll pause there, brothers.
No, I love it. I love it. Go ahead, Duane. I heard you kind of say something if you want to jump in.
No, it's just hit a spot. Like, you know what I mean? You think about when, I traveled down that tunnel. You know what I mean? So, like, this is, like, even when you first called this morning, I'm like, man, do I even want to open those wounds up? I mean, because this is some scary subject. I mean, you and I actually, we did an event last year where this topic came up, and it got very emotional. I mean, it was a powerful moment. It was probably 12 brothers, 12 black men in the middle of a mountain in Flagstaff, and I think for 4 hours there wasn't a dry eye in the room. I mean, it was a powerful moment. And